Agamemnon was a powerful king of Mycenae, known for his military prowess and strategic genius. He led the Greeks in the Trojan War, where his leadership skills were put to the test time and time again on the battlefield. However, Agamemnon's life was not without tragedy. He was forced to sacrifice his own daughter Iphigenia to appease the goddess Artemis and secure favorable winds for the Greek fleet to sail to Troy. After the war, Agamemnon returned home to face another tragedy. His wife Clytemnestra, filled with grief and anger over the loss of their daughter and Agamemnon's sacrifices, plotted against him. Some sources say that she was aided by her lover Aegisthus. In the end, Agamemnon was killed by his own wife. Despite this tragic end, Agamemnon left a lasting legacy as an accomplished ruler and widely known as a tragic figure whose story continues to captivate and inspire people to this day. Agamemnon, a descendant of Pelops, was a prominent figure in Greek mythology. He was born to Atreus, the king of Mycenae, and Arope, the daughter of Cretan king Catreus. However, some versions suggest that Agamemnon and his brother Menelaus were actually the sons of Atreus' son. Despite his royal lineage, Agamemnon's family history was tarnished by murder, incest, and treachery. Agamemnon's father, Atreus, had a troubled history. He killed his brother's sons and fed them to him, leading to a vicious cycle of murder and revenge. Aegisthus, Thyestes' son, killed Atreus and took the throne, forcing Agamemnon and Menelaus to seek refuge in Sparta. In Sparta, Agamemnon married Clytemnestra, and they had 4 children. However, Agamemnon himself committed gruesome acts, including killing Tantalus and his son to marry Clytemnestra. His family struggled with the consequences of their actions, and the curse on the house of Atreus continued. But with Menelaus' help, Agamemnon eventually regained his father's kingdom and also extended his dominion. However, the family still continued to suffer from misfortune for generations until Agamemnon's son, Orestes, atoned for the crimes in the court of justice held jointly by humans and gods. Agamemnon's story serves as a reminder that heinous actions have consequences and the importance of justice. Despite his troubled past, Agamemnon is still a prominent figure in Greek mythology and his legacy continues to be remembered. Agamemnon, the powerful Greek king, had a daunting task ahead of him. His brother's wife, Helen, had been taken by the Trojans, and he needed to collect an army to sail to Troy and bring her back. However, one of the most cunning Greek warriors, Odysseus, was dodging the call to war. He pretended to be mad to avoid joining the army. Agamemnon knew he needed Odysseus in the army, so he sent Palamedes to threaten to kill Odysseus' infant son if he didn't join the forces. In the end, Odysseus realized he couldn't hide his sanity anymore and joined the assembled Greek warriors. As the army prepared to set sail, they encountered the wrath of the goddess Artemis. Due to multiple reasons, the goddess was angry, and misfortunes such as a plague and lack of wind prevented them from sailing. The prophet Calchas finally revealed the only way to propitiate Artemis was for Agamemnon to sacrifice his daughter, Iphigenia. The act was heart-wrenching for both father and daughter, but it allowed the Greek army to finally set sail for Troy and fight in the Trojan War. During the war, Odysseus remained angry at Palamedes for threatening his son. He accused Palamedes of treason and had him stoned to death. Despite all these difficulties, Agamemnon and his army did eventually reach Troy and fought valiantly to bring Helen back to Greece. The story of their journey and the Trojan War became a legendary tale that has been told for centuries.